That is the face of pain. Get this nigga off me. Yo, what's happening YouTube? It's your boy Bolo. I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. And I'm an all black like the Ninja Warrior. Karate Chopper. Nah, but I was perusing YouTube as per usual, and I came across another compilation about trans athletes, and I always see reaction videos and things of that sort, tackling the issue of basically, I mean, it's biological, it's cheating, really. It's like having a fucking biological super weapon, like a super soldier with a bunch of regular old Joes on the field. That's what it's like. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't agree with a lot of these, people that want to act like this is outrageous and how could they let this happen? Men are men and women are women. How could we let these guys do all this stuff? Sometimes you gotta let people fail, man. That's the fact of the matter. You can't save everybody. Guys, let these bitches fall flat on their face. That's what needs to happen ultimately, because this is the truth of the matter. I don't care if it's your kid, your close friend, whoever it is, if you keep bailing them out of whatever problems they keep digging for themselves, they never correct it. They never fix the issue because they never actually have to deal with the consequences. We need to let them sleep in that bed. They need to get the pillows, fluff them up real comfy, get nice and comfy under the bed, stick their toes in, get tucked real tight and sleep in that bitch. That's what needs to happen. We need to, this is the thing. For years and years and years, guys have been saying, you don't want this, you don't want that. This will happen if you continue to do that. And all they have said, figuratively, is la 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 la, can't hear you. And now, all the shit we said was gonna happen is happening, partner. And personally, like I said, I used to be in that boat of, how could you let this happen? Bad or bad, you can't allow them to go against the women. No, I've changed my tune. Let it happen. I want to sit back. I want to sit back like how the kings used to do when they used to fight and be like this. That's what I want to do. I just want to sit back and enjoy the show. I want to see the world burn right now, just for a little while. Just for a little while, I want to see them burn and squirm in the mess they made. Okay, but let's watch this, man. Sorry for going on such a long diatribe, but I had to get my feelings out there because too many people are still trying to clean up that spilled milk. Every time they knock a cup over, people want to clean it up for them. No, they need to see the glass shattered on the floor with the milk, and they need to realize they knocked it over, and they need to clean it up themselves. Okay, so Mack Beggs was born a female and is basically like a boy now, just beating the shit out of these chicks. Okay, this person, if I'm not mistaken, Terry Miller, I think I know who this is. This one was a mediocre, and that's putting it like, I'm trying to be nice here, a mediocre male track person or track runner transitioned into being a woman and is blowing the shit out of these chicks. Which half, I'm pretty sure at least half, I'm pretty sure I'm bringing it to the lower end of the spectrum. But at least half of these chicks were all for all this "you're a woman too" bullshit. So they need to eat that dust that this motherfucker's kicking up. Broke 4.
Transgender MMA fighter has said she wants a license to fight in California.
A biological male has just become the first transgender person to win a world title in cycling.
First transgender weightlifter winning her maiden international event.
Yo, this nigga look like he sell propane and propane accessories. Come on, man. Look at this, dude. I don't care what stage of menopause you're in. You ain't gonna look like this, man. Come on, bro. Oh, man. But like I said, we need to let it rock for a couple years, man. We need to see them dwindle and just be like, not extinct, but close to it, you know, like the white rhino or whatever it is that just died out. We need to like let there just be like 1 or 2 women left and then say, okay, we'll save the day. We need to let them suffer, man. I'm sorry.
Maiden international event as a woman.
A biological male winning a gold medal in a women's event now seems a matter of when, not if.
Since sports events began, men and women have been segregated by gender to make the competitive events fairer due to differences in muscle mass, innate strength, or testosterone levels. But nowadays, these physical differences no longer seem to be a determining factor.
They don't? So then what are you talking about here? They're not a determining factor, really.
All kinds of reasons that people have advantages. Somebody's parents can give them year-round training. Somebody else is really, really tall and someone's really, really short.
Sport has never been fair. You bought into that myth, so have a lot of other people. But let's face it, if I wanted to be a jockey, I couldn't be. Nature endows her gifts unevenly.
This guy is actually saying some true shit. Like there is nothing fair, like as far as how the world works. You know, I wish I could have been in the NBA. Like that was my favorite sport growing up. But I didn't grow to be super tall and, you know, to have those physical abilities that would have, you know, excelled me in basketball. Now I wish I would have pursued baseball because I actually had a lot of the physical gifts to play that at a high level. I just didn't pursue it because I was too in love with basketball. But yeah, man, like some people are gonna be short, some people are gonna be, you know, taller, some are gonna be more thin, some are gonna be more stocky and heavy set. And those are gonna be different advantages in different sports. If you even have any kind of ability in athletic endeavors, you might not have any. You might just have to, you know, be a book smart person, which is nothing wrong with it, but we're just, you know, just saying.
In society.
It's true that some physical characteristics give athletes an unusual advantage in sports, like Michael Phelps' long arms or Usain Bolt's height. But the genetic difference of being born as a male or female and competing with the opposite gender.
Bruh. Yo, look at this. That is the face of pain. Get this nigga off me. Oh man, I'm sorry, but you gotta have to go through a couple years of this before I start to give a fuck.
With the opposite gender proved to be more of a determining factor than any bodily developments in sports.
If you go through puberty, you have all the benefits of having a male body. And even if you transition and reduce your testosterone, you're still going to have those benefits. You're going to have the bone structure, the slightly bigger heart, more red blood.
Hey, you know what? I've been told the last couple years that we're the same, that we're equal. So, I mean, this is news to me. You know, I've been told we're the same. It was just that women didn't have the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Smash the glass ceiling. You know, that's what I've been told this whole time. So I'm going to have to call bullshit on you, Blondie. I think they can. I think we should probably just merge all the leagues. That's what I think should happen.
cells. So therefore, a female athlete competing against a transgender female is always going to be at a disadvantage.
Testosterone levels are important because the amount of the hormone defines the eligibility of athletes to compete whenever sporting events are limited to a single sex, following IAAF rulings.
Normal testosterone levels. I think I forgot what what that actually stood for. Cause I actually looked into this kind of shit, but I can't remember what it stood for. Yeah, it's like the difference between men and women. It's astronomical. Like literally, men or women on massive amounts of steroids. Like that's the difference.
The idea that we need to protect women
what the hell is that?
From other women and females is itself.
Let me listen to this motherfucker. I've never seen this video. I seen like the first 10 seconds and just laughed my ass off. Who the hell is this? This motherfucker got purple hair. I mean, this is the prototypical. Like, if you were to like just put your thoughts on a piece of paper of what this person would look like, this is what they would look like.
Protect women's or female sport from other women and females is itself inherently discriminatory.
You heard that. Women are trying to block other women like this individual. The reason that they feel like they are the same kind of woman as you, ladies, is because you lied to them out of your hatred for men. That's the only reason y'all co-sign this bullshit. It's because you want to take down the patriarchy. The patriarchy is keeping you down. So out of your hatred of men, you convinced people that would actually fuck you over to come into your side, that you're all the same. And now you're getting run out of your own sports. We're not doing it. In fact, the patriarchy is funding your bullshit leagues that's losing money all the time. Outside of like women's tennis, outside of that, no one gives a fuck about women's sports. Men are funding your shit, aka the WNBA and other, sports leagues. You're getting fucked over by the people you were marching with. I find it so ironic and delicious.
No testosterone policy will ever work.
Male to female athletes no longer need to have reassignment surgery, but they do need to demonstrate that their testosterone levels have been below 10 nanomole per litre for at least 1 year, according to the 2016 International Olympic Committee guidelines.
It's not saying you're a man or a woman. It's saying you can compete. It's a matter of eligibility to participate in certain competitions.
In the case of female to male athletes, they can compete without restrictions.
But 10 nanomoles per litre, as I understand it, something like 90% of female athletes, their testosterone levels are around 3 nanomoles per litre. So in other words, this upper limit is 3 times what would be typical of a female athlete.
3 times.
So it seems like a kind of arbitrary setting unrelated to the realities of the situation.
Well, I actually agree with
this
you.
This nigga look crazy, dog. What the fuck? Look like the goddamn Crypt Keeper, bro.
Well, I actually agree with you there.
But what happens with student athletes who decide to change their gender?
Shylar Bailar, female to male transgender swimmer. Wow. This is a teenager that got her breast cut off, dude.
Well, the rules are not clear at all. Most countries don't have clear regulations. And the biggest student sports organization in the US, the NCAA, does not require gender confirmation or a legal recognition of a player's transition sex in order for transgender
bro, that was
players
Chief Keef, bro, running against women. Are you kidding me?
Transition sex.
What I don't like.
In order for
my
transgender
God.
players to participate on a team that matches their identity. At least 1 year of
Lurch?
hormone treatment prior to competing on a female team. In the middle of all this legal mess, Zuby, a UK-based rapper, basically identified as a female and broke British women's weightlifting records.
Saying, look, I'm not a professional.
I remember that when that happened. That was pretty funny.
But even I myself, I can stroll into the gym on any given day and I can break the British women's bench press record. I can break the British women's deadlift record. When I'm on form, I could potentially break the British female squat record. And I don't even compete.
So if you're a woman and you're a natural woman and you don't take any extra hormones or male hormones, you're not taking steroids or any sort of performance enhancing drugs, you're doing your very best to compete and you're at the top of the heap. But then someone comes along that was a man for 30 years and decides that they're going to be a woman, and this has happened, and literally transitioned a few months ago and competes as a woman and destroys.
You know what, Joe? Tough cookies. That's all I got to say. Because guys like you, guys like me, and normal people in general know this is stupid. Never co-signed for this bullshit. But there was a certain demographic of people that wore pretty little pink hats marching through the street. They wanted this. They begged for it. And we need them to actually feel the consequences of their actions, because us telling them what was going to happen isn't good enough. Okay? So, I mean, I get what you're saying. It sounds nice and wow, and it's really not fair. No shit, it's not fair. But they asked for this. We need to let them have it, at least for a little while. I don't see anything wrong with that. You worked your ass off, but you asked for this.
And dominates you in that sport. That's bullshit.
I mean, like I said, yeah, it's bullshit, but we didn't ask for this. They did. They asked for it themselves. They could have easily have told transgender athletes, no, we're not the same. But what they actually did was say, trans women are real women. So you can't now tell them that, hey, you're real women except for this. No. You got to be consistent. You got to have congruency with everything that you say. So either you're going to have to admit that you're not the same at all, or you're the same. You can't pick and choose which parts. So, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm out. Peace.